Study Session 8. Hermeneutic Narrative Philosophy. Introduction. In this study session, we will discuss hermeneutics, the main claims and features of hermeneutic narrative philosophy. We will also identify the criticisms of hermeneutic narrative philosophy. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. Define hermeneutics. 2. Appraise the claims of hermeneutic narrative philosophy. 3. Discuss the criticisms of hermeneutic narrative philosophy. Meaning and application of hermeneutics in African philosophy. Broadly speaking, the term hermeneutics means interpretation, although many scholars have given different definitions to hermeneutics, such that it lacks a universal definition. Hermeneutics involve bringing out the inner meaning to the open. It is about making what was implicit or hidden to become explicit or exposed. In short, hermeneutics is a quest for meaning. To be sure, hermeneutics did not originate in Africa. It is a method of philosophy adopted by some modern philosophers in Europe. These European philosophers of hermeneutics include W. Ditley, E. D. Schleiermacher, Martin Heidegger, Paul Ricoeur, Ernst Georg Gadamer, K. O. Appel, and J. Habermas. O'Carey and his followers in the narrative hermeneutic fold merely adopted hermeneutics from the above-listed European philosophers. In the hands of O'Carey and the narrative school, hermeneutics came to mean a scientific interpretation of African natural and cultural data. It is the science of interpretation concerned with the comprehensive meaning, true or false, of reality as it applies to the African cause. This means that hermeneutics aim to separate truth from falsehood through the process of interpretation. African hermeneutics, however, seeks to articulate the meaning of African cultures as expressed in African languages, aesthetics, art, beliefs, proverbs, songs, signs, and symbols, legends, myths, metaphors, definition, and incantations. Features of hermeneutic narrative philosophy. 1. It is a shift away from ethnophilosophy because it insists on the orderly account of African culture, and it attempts to relate explanation to action. 2. It believes in a very strong relationship between culture and philosophy. 3. It also considers culture and nature as basic sources of raw materials for philosophy. 4. It asserts that philosophical hermeneutics is a methodology or condition for the scientific possibility and existence of African philosophy. Criticisms of hermeneutic narrative philosophy. The main objection some people have leveled against O'Carey and the hermeneutic school is that it has failed to attract many members or disciples. But this is no longer true, as many contemporary African philosophers are staunch followers of the hermeneutic school. Study session summary. In this study session, we noted that hermeneutics is the science of unraveling the hidden meanings to things, which bringing them into open. It originated from Europe through Ditley, Heidegger, Ricoeur, and others. The main claim of hermeneutic narrative philosophy is that there is a close link between philosophy and culture, so a scientific interpretation of African cultures and beliefs will yield African philosophy. End of study session 8. Thank you for listening.